Welcome to this video on the just announced a few days ago fight between Chimaev and Paulo Costa at 294. So UFC 294 that is. So Khamzat Chimaev, obviously a big fighter, a very big name currently, and we can all see why his incredible displays within the octagon and what he's done, against Gilbert Burns, who's a big name and a very talented fighter, and what he's done against the low opposition in that middleweight division. It is difficult to see, and Pablo Costa obviously coming in, another big name, obviously fought Israel Adesanya at one point and done really well in other fights to get up to that level, in championship level. Obviously lost against Adesanya, but did well to get to that point and get the title shot. So obviously Adesanya being the middleweight division champion currently, Chimaev's aiming for that, and I think he is the next real contender in that division. He is the scary guy to look out for in that division, and look, we will see what happens, but I think Chimaev has this. I think he will use his wrestling, his very key wrestling, to get Costa down and not dominate him straight away. I don't think it's going to be a round one finish, but I think he's going to show what he can do, where he wears someone down and then takes them down and sort of wears them out on the ground and show how he can really put something on someone on the ground. Sort of a Khabib sort of style ground game, I think, which is going to come out from Chimaev. I think the Burns fight showed he can get hit, which, if he's against Adesanya, if you're getting hit against Burns, Adesanya is going to do stuff to you, but I think Burns has a lot better ground game. Not a lot better, but better ground game than Adesanya, and I think Chimaev is the scary guy in that division currently. I think Adesanya, obviously, going against Pereira, obviously very well matched, very similar styles. Is he ready for someone who is sort of the Khabib of that division, where he has such a strong ground game, but he has a very solid reach as well, and height, a very similar, length and things to Adesanya. So it's a scary fight, I think, for Adesanya if he goes that way. And I think in this fight, I think he shows, against Costa, who's in a sense what UFC is doing really is, look, Costa is fought the current champion. If Chimaev does well here, it shows he's at the level to challenge for it. So I think, really, how far away is he from actually taking on Adesanya? I don't think it'll be very long at all. So, yeah, in a sense, I think Chimaev gets it done. I think he does it in a dominant fashion. Not dominant as in round one, but I think he does get it done in a dominant fashion where he is in control. And I think really it's on to a title shot, really. I think if there's another contender that comes out to really show themselves, and maybe there's a title eliminator bout before the championship fight against Adesanya, maybe. But I think there's such hype around Chimaev currently. I think after losing Alex Pereira to light heavyweight currently, there's a fight there, and you don't know when he's going to come back after this fight at UFC 291. You need one of them big names again. You need that rivalry. You need Chimaev, who looks like the destroyer, to face that champion who was really kind of circling back on that division before Alex Pereira came around. So, yeah, I think it's a fight the UFC will make after this fight if Chimaev wins. But please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe. Thank you for all your support recently. It's been much appreciated, and let me know what you think of this fight and where Chimaev will go next.